Happy Friday, everybody. We're back. And I came into the office and there was this kind of homeless looking guy wandering around. And who is it? It's a top chef master, Rick Moonen. It's a miracle. I mean, how often do we get a top chef master and my best friend in the world right here in this building, Rick Moonen?
Yes. Indeed.
So,
only when he pays me.
Am I paying you for this?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Remember, I'm Jewish. It's not going to be much.
Very little.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for understanding. Talking about very little, I understand very little about a completer set. Most people buy our 5-piece knife set, then they want to order the completer.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck this is. Chef Moonen, explain.
Completer set is all the accessories that you want if you are really into cooking, actually. This is what we call a French fork, you know. We use this for everything in the kitchen. Turning, that's before tongs started coming out and all that. This was the official chef utensil. When I was growing up in culinary school, they basically, there was no tongs.
You went to culinary school?
I did. So you'd have a towel in one hand and this in the other hand. You could pick up large pots and pans. This goes right on the hammer, picks it up. You can turn meat with it. You can do so much with this thing. And this is extra long than normal. Normally it's about this big. This gives you an extra couple inches. So that's pretty fun too. So now you got the biggest fork on the block for sure with that one.
That's a good thing.
This thing here, this is a nice knife. I mean,
a baby chef's knife.
This is it's like a baby chef knife. It goes flat on the cutting board. It doesn't tip up at the front.
Oh.
So like if you're cutting an onion or something and you don't want to cut through the stem end, this isn't the knife. But this knife is fantastic. It's a utility knife. It's lighter. It keeps a great edge. You can slice potatoes with it. It's got the little indentations on both sides, which keeps it from sticking. You know, when you're cutting something sticks.
Yeah.
So that it gives you help there. It's good length if you're slicing something, but it's more for chopping. This is more for vegetables. It's more convenient. And if you have different size cutting boards like I do, and you're in a cramped area and it's a smaller cutting board, you don't want to use a big, large French knife for that kind of thing. This won't cut me.
Okay. Oh, you're right. It's Messerstahl. Yeah. No, you might get
real
rust poisoning. Thank you, Chef.
I like the light blades. You know, I told you this because they're easy to sharpen with the little utility.
Yeah.
Jumbo that you're talking
Yep,
about.
I know exactly.
All right, this is a steel. It's
yes.
heavy duty. You can feel it's got some weight to it. The reason I say that now, all these others have the diamond ones that are hollow, oval, different shit. This is nice and round. You know what I say about that is, you know, again, you put it on an angle, you slide it down, you can feel it drag, you can feel it doing its job. And then you can always twist it a little bit too. So you get all the sides. Whereas on that oval one, you get one side and the other side. So this gives you more ability. And the guard, it's right there, you're not gonna cut yourself.
That gave me goosebumps.
Unless you're in total klutz. And there's, okay, this is really cool to have. So you got the little one that you drag across the front.
Yeah.
That trues it. So
He's talking about the Messerstahl, by the way.
The
he just forgets the
Messerstahl. Well, you know.
Messerstahl.
Okay, so anyway, so you drag it across the top and it really makes it straightens everything out. This really also, this trues the edge as well. I mean, you just drag it down.
Wow.
So anyway, I can't say enough about having a steel. You need a steel. So this continuation set, whatever you call it.
Completer set.
The completer, continuation.
Please change all the boxes.
It doesn't complete anything. They're going to come out with another box of products soon. Don't let them, come on. Don't give me that.
Cut it out. Edit it out.
No, accentuate. This is another paring knife, really comfortable in your hand. This is for doing finer things, you know, for shaping vegetables, for peeling vegetables. You know, it doesn't have the long edge, so it's non-intimidating. It feels really good in your hand. You can hold on to it tight with 3 fingers. Usually, you put your thumb on there and you can just really control this knife. Again, small, but it's great for you. Just leave it on the counter and you have it for your lemons, your limes, and all that kind of fun stuff.
Awesome.
I'm gonna leave the tops off of these.
All right, perfect.
This is a slicer. A slicer. The thing that you like about a longer knife like this is the cutting edge does a clean job. So if you're slicing something, this is not a serrated, so it's not for bread, all the hard things. You're not going to go through a spaghetti squash with this or something. This is for slicing cold cuts, pâtés, things where you want a nice edge, and you don't even put a lot of pressure on it. See, I don't have my finger on top or here.
Yes.
I hold further back when I do that because I'm just pulling across something. It slices meat really well. So cooked meat, steaks, and whatever you might be slicing, perfect knife for it. So it's pretty cool to have these. If you don't have them, you're not the coolest kid on the block, and that's for sure.
Wow. Chef Rick Moonen did a job almost as well as I would have done it, but I wanted to let him get some fame. It's not like he's on TV every week. He needs fame. He needs us all to give him confidence. See you next Friday, everybody.